This is the Tisas 1911 Carry, chambered in 45 ACP with a 4.25-inch barrel. Tried and true is what the 1911 platform is known for. First impressions, this holds true to what you would expect. Originally being developed in the late 1890s and entering service in, you guessed it, 1911 for the United States military, it was then shortly adopted by the government and into the public just after. Being such a popular sidearm through World War II, the 1911 made its way into pop culture in TV shows and movies such as Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers. Okay, enough what you probably already know about 1911, on to why you clicked onto this video. It is easy to see and feel why the 1911 style became so popular. Being all steel, the Tisas version of this classic firearm is solid and well built. Let's take a closer look at the 1911, starting with the skeletonized hammer. There is a bit of texturing, which actually does make this particular hammer easy to pull back and grip. Just below that, you have your classic but very comfortable beaver tail, and this one in particular is extended. Accompanied by the beaver tail safety is an ambi safety switch as well. Below that, you do have your grip. On either side, it actually is rubberized and textured, which does feel very nice in your hands. For reference, there is a plastic textured grip as well if you're not a huge fan of the rubber one. Now do remember, all the accessories in these videos that we talk about can be changed out from the manufacturer. However, this particular one does actually come with an extra mag. The mags are metal, and a little bit of a cleaning kit. Not to mention a Tisas plastic carrying case that feels very well built as well. On the back of the grip, there are some cutouts to help you more easily grip the firearm, and then on the front, there is a little bit of a divot for your finger, and it's rounded. And I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit of a smaller grip. Now, I'm not talking in overall length, I'm talking about in width. I don't have very big hands, and I can actually grip this thing and touch my finger to my thumb. I can't do that on all firearms. So if you have smaller hands, this should be great for you. And flip to the bottom, and you get to see where your 8-round single stack mag goes. Nice thing here is there is just a slight flare to it, which makes it a little bit easier to put in and go, even if you're trying to be fast. When looking at the Tisas from the side, one thing that really catches my eye is the skeletonized trigger. It does look cool, and there is actually some grooves on the front to help you with gripping it overall. Let's talk trigger. The trigger pull has very little take up at all before you hit that wall, and has a very crisp, clean break. Now that is somewhat thanks to that hammer making contact with the titanium firing pin. The reset is also very crisp. Here's the reset. And then the break one more time. Boom. Of course, all in all, that'll make it nice to fire very quickly in succession. Let's jump up top. From tail to front, the firearm is going to be 7.92 inches, which is not too big. They give us Novak-style sights with white dots on both the rear sights and the front sight, which will make it easier to acquire a target in the first place. And that finally leads us to the barrel. It is a hard chromium-coated barrel, which honestly does just look good, especially with the trigger being a lighter color as well. In conclusion, this budget-minded, well-built 1911 from Tisas feels good in the hand, and coming with a couple of grip options, a hard case, and some cleaning supplies in the box, it is an easy firearm to recommend. Don't forget to check the description, as accessories can always change due to manufacturer preferences. If you have any experiences with the Tisas 1911 Compact, leave a review. We would love to hear your comments. That is all I have for you today. God bless. It is time to end.